Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you have clicked on this, then you have signed up for one of my Algebra 2 classes, and this is to kind of give you just a little bit more information, be really specific about how the class runs. And the first thing you want to do after you've registered on my website and paid is you will then have access to the student resource section, which has the Algebra 2 videos, tests, and schedule. You want to go to the class schedule part and you want to go ahead and print out your schedule. And it looks like this. And as you can see, it's a dateless schedule. The reason I do that is because some people school year round, some people want to start a little bit earlier and get a jump start, some people like to start a little later, but that way you can kind of decide when your student is doing what, and it's not really up to me. So again, as in all of my classes, we start 4 up and move back. The only difference is in Algebra 2, if you notice on the schedule, it has a lesson AB. I highly recommend your students watch those videos first. Maybe do it the week before school starts, because that is really the time they're going to really fill up their reference card. For all my classes, I allow students to have a reference card, and sometimes they end up needing 2 or 3 or a reference notebook, which is fine. And it allows them to get down a lot of the geometry formulas, and there's a lot of geometry at the beginning of Algebra 2. So it's really important that they do A and B. If they're coming from my Algebra 1 class and they're really sharp, and then that's okay if they skip it. But if you're new to my classes, A and B is really important, or if you struggle through Algebra 1. Then, like I said, you're going to go and you're going to watch 4 and 3 on the video. Remember, you're going to have your book open, following along, listening, volume up, working through the problems with me. If I start to go too fast, you push pause. Algebra 2 has a lot of talking in it because it was done in a classroom setting. So if the kids are talking and gets on your nerves, fast forward. So what you're going to do is do those, and then you're going to do 2 and 1 on your own. Now, when you do 2 and 1, you want to make sure you have your solutions manual, which looks like this, and you're going to check your work. Doesn't mean you're going to copy straight out of the book. It means you're just going to check your work. If you get something wrong and you don't understand what you did wrong, by looking at the solutions menu you cannot figure it out, then you want to go ahead and send me a quick text message. If it's not too many problems and you want to hold it till Friday, if you go under class schedule, there's a live Discord time that Algebra 2 students can jump on and just ask me Algebra 2 questions. Feel free to ask me then. But if it's getting to be above like 5, you don't want to really wait. You want to go ahead and send me the text message or the email, or send me a message over Discord, whichever works best for you. The next thing you'll see on your student resource page is the tests. So the tests, this tells you when to take the tests, okay? I know I have a lot of you who are test shy, and all of you regret it. Take the test when you're supposed to take it. If you want to wait an extra week, that's fine. Parents, please. Trust me, if they take the test and they don't do well on it, first of all, I allow any retakes below 80. Any. Because I want mastery, and 80 above to me is mastery. If they wait, let's say you send me 10 tests halfway through the year, what's going to happen is if they messed up something in the first 1 or 2 lessons, that's going to carry through all their tests. But if you send me their tests as soon as they take them, and they take them when they're supposed to take them, I'm going to be able to grade it, see what they're struggling with, tell them where to review. I can send them to a quick concept so they don't have to go back through the video lessons. There's multiple things we can do to correct that problem, and that's what you want to do at this level of math. We do not want to let problems go uncorrected, because that's when you're really going to start struggling in college, because this textbook should get you right into college algebra with no problem if you're understanding it. So take this time and learn with me. This is the time to learn. This is not the time to just get it done. This is the time to learn, and I will teach you. If you don't understand it, I will show you 6 different ways to do it. Please learn it now. Don't wait. So make sure those tests are getting into me. The other thing that people forget is you have to have a TI-84 calculator. If you happen to be one of those students who decide that you're going to go straight into college after this, which is fine. If you're a liberal arts major, I suggest it. I suggest you just getting into college and getting that one pre-calculus out of the way, or college algebra, and being done with it. they're going to expect you to know how to use these. So this is the older version. This is the TI-84 Plus. I think it's the silver edition. And this is the TI-84 Plus CE. This is my favorite. This is expensive. You can get them both used. This is a lot cheaper, and it still works. So in my videos, I'm going to be teaching them how to use this. It's really important that they walk into those college classes understanding how to use these, because they're not going to be taught in college. They're going to be expected to know how to use them. So make sure they have this type of calculator. If you have any questions on it, just put a comment in there. I will link one to Amazon for these in the information below if you have any questions on that. As far as the addition of the textbook goes, the second or the third will work. I prefer the third, and the reason is when you're doing the problems on the problem set, there's a little number underneath the actual number of the problem, and that tells you where it was taught. So let's say they're struggling with number 24 and it says it was taught in lesson 3. They can go back and watch video lesson 4 and 3 and get an explanation on that type of problem. They just have to go back into that lesson, look for that type of problem, and go straight there. Also, I'm doing quick concepts now. I'm working through the book to get the quick concepts done. They probably won't all be up, but I'm going to try my hardest to get as many up as possible. I think I have 40 on there right now, but that covers the span of my 7 classes, so you can always go there. So I'm pretty sure that covers it all. Again, if you have any questions, you can always hit the Contact Us button right up here and send me a quick email. You can text me. Most of you have my phone number. You can text me. And if you have any questions, no matter how small, because you don't want to start off doing it incorrectly, especially if this is your first year, feel free to contact me anytime. So you guys, if you need anything, you know where I'm at. Okay? Have a great day. Bye-bye.